Hi there, and thank you so much for popping in to have a look at this program that's on offer. Now, my name is Nell, and I have been a health and fitness coach for over a decade, and I'm actually 62 years of age. And one of the benefits of actually training with someone who's gone through menopause is she knows exactly what you're going through, and I know exactly what you're going through now. You may have just started on that journey, or you may be, somewhere in the middle of that process. But it's very important to understand that you just can't give up on yourself, and that there is a way and a means of actually turning back time and developing some really good skills that help you to navigate this time and this age. So what I'm all about is helping you to understand that there doesn't necessarily have to be, you don't have to give up on yourself, and there is certain ways in which you can exercise, which you can get your fitness back, you can get your health back, you can get your vitality back, and you can get your sassiness back just by doing a few things that I have learned over the years help you to become, or to recapture that youthfulness and that energy and that vitality and that sassiness that's usually hidden under this frumpy menopausal type of feeling and lifestyle. Now, for me, I went through menopause at 45, so I was very young when I went through it, but I came out the other side of it really unscathed, and it was a little bit before I started to be a PT, but as I was a PT and then became health and fitness coaching, I realised that there was a way in which our bodies responded to exercise and to nutrition that could change the way we were dealing with menopause. And I, for one, absolutely loved going through the process, because now that I'm quite able to manage my the menopause quite well, I actually love not having a period and not having to deal with those issues anymore. But of course, there's the downward the downward side of menopause as well. But we can fix that downward side. Some of you may find it very hard to lose belly fat. Some of you might find it very hard to have lots of energy. Some of you might just feel like old and frumpy. But I can tell you that my program assists you to come out of that frumpy feeling, to come out feeling more energized, and to help you to lose that belly fat once and for all. And the one thing I've found is that I love seeing the results that my clients get, and how much that makes me quite really happy, and also makes me even more passionate to help more women like yourself. So the program I offer is, of course, online, but there are 3 components to that I know and understand you will need in order to move forward and get the results that you want. So the first component is weight training. Now, there's lots of reasons why we need to weight train, but one reason in particular is that if you train your glutes, which is your bum, we understand that it's a storehouse for particular hormones and also for creating energy. And it's a little bit more scientific than what I'm going to tell you, but I have studied this with people who are really in the know. And what the well-trained glutes do is they create mitochondria. Now, mitochondria sounds like a big word, but what it is, it's just a means of taking, creating energy from the cells in the butt. So I do lots of exercises that help to grow that muscle, to make sure that you get that energy back into your life. And the second thing you need to understand is what kind of nutrient-dense foods you need to eat in order to make sure that your body feels good and that your mind feels good. And it's also about the amount of calories that your body needs to lose the belly fat and to still feel good. So many women go on these crazy diets and these supplements, and it just amazes me how, how stupid sometimes these diets and programs are, that we think they're going to work, and honestly they won't work. And I know you've probably been down that road, but this is about putting effort into your meals and into planning your meals. And even if you've still got other members in the family, they will still actually not even know that you're on a diet, because the meal planning is healthy, nutritious meals made from real food, but we monitor, and I work out for you, each person individually, how many calories you need to eat each day to stay satisfied and to lose that belly fat. But also you will feel energized because of the nutrition in the program. And thirdly, my program offers a weekly get together so that you understand how important your mindset is. Now, over the years, I have had many mentors that I have spoken to, and they've helped me with my business and my mindset. So, and it was about 8 years ago that I was in a very bad place mentally and financially, spiritually. I was in a really, really low place, and I had to find someone who could help me to understand that the thoughts that were going in my head was actually creating my reality, because I never thought that I was worthy enough or good enough to create the life that I really, really wanted. So over the past 8 years, I've had many mentors that have helped me to overcome the way that I think, and that keeps me in a particular position in life, to really have some abundance and some joy and love. And my life is so different now to it was a decade ago. So offering that part of the program to speak with you each week to actually make sure that your mind is on the right path to get where you want to go. How important your mindset is to create the life you want and to create the body that you want. So that's a very important part of my program, which I offer, and which is part of what you do as far as losing the menopausal body fat and gaining your vitality and your sassiness back again, and feeling, youthful and vital again is very important, because 62 I don't feel is very old these days. I think it's quite young, considering we're living, into our 90s now. So that's another part of the program that's going to help you. So now that you've learned what's in the program and how I can help you, the next step is to fill out a form. Now, the form is just designed to see if we're going to be a really good fit to do this, because I would like to know that you're ready to commit to this program of mine. It's not a quick fix. It's a long-term program that you will learn to develop the skills over a period of time, and that losing weight and gaining health and gaining fitness is not a quick fix. And we've got into the mindset that it is, with 6-week challenges and 8-week challenges. You just can't. What happens with those type of challenges is that, yes, you'll lose the weight very quickly, but then you'll put it back on because you haven't learnt the skills over a period of time. So the next step here is down below underneath this video is a little form that you can fill out for me, and then we'll arrange a time to have a chat. And only if you really think that this is something that can help you. You may have tried lots of things and none of them have really been all that successful. So this is all about you know, helping you to overcome all that fear about about failing again. It's about helping you to understand why you have that fear and helping you to understand what is important, what you need to do that's important in your life that will get you the body you want, number one, and that feeling of being, you know, sexy and sassy again and feeling confident again. So you just fill out the little form and then I'll understand where you're coming from, and then we'll have a chat on the phone. But when we have a chat on the phone, I'd like you to be very present. And by being present, I mean that you've got no distractions, you've got at least an hour of your time to spend with me. And look, I just want to work with women who are really wanting the transformation and want a change in their life, like a change that's permanent and that's doable and that you can do it without having to buy a whole lot of equipment or, you know, buy a whole lot of protein powders and supplements. That is not me. What I'm about is helping you to do some exercises from home with just some equipment. It's mostly resistance bands, or if you actually like gyms, you can work out inside the gym. So if you'd like to have a chat to me, fill out that little form and I'll be certain to have a chat to you. I'd love to, and get to know you and understand you and to make sure that I can help you. All right, if you have any questions, please feel free to message me before we go and have a phone call, and I'll be happy to answer your questions beforehand. All right, have a wonderful day, and I'm really looking forward to helping you to get where you want to go in your fitness goals. All right, bye, and I'd love to talk to you. Bye-bye.